Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Arnimane, and welcome to Would You Rather. This is episode number 67. Of course, if you missed any of the previous episodes, feel free to click on the link in the description below, and it'll take you to the other 66 episodes that you may have missed. Valentine's Day is creeping up on us. It is next week. It is February 14th. That's a Friday. The next episode of Would You Rather goes up on the Wednesday before. So I figured we will do some Valentine's Day themed questions for next week. So what I want you guys to do is to leave some Valentine's Day themed questions. Would you rather questions down in the comment section below for me to answer in next week's episode. If you need any inspiration of what kind of would you rather questions you can ask, just go to Google and type in Valentine's Day would you rather questions. It could be anything. I want it to be love inspired, relationship inspired, Valentine's Day inspired, those kind of questions. You can ask me if I want this person to be my Valentine's or this person to be my Valentine's or anything along those lines. You can be creative, or you can just look for generic Valentine's Day questions on the web. I don't mind. But anyways, let's move right into this week's Would You Rather questions. Starting off this week, we have Quino, who asks, would you rather have all the Asian countries attack Canada and you guys won't have any backup, or have all the Asian countries attack the United States and they also won't have any backup? Now, of course, this is going to be a very biased answer because where I live in Canada, I don't want anybody attacking my country. I want to be safe and sound. So I probably would much rather have them attack the United States. But not only because I live in Canada, but because I think the United States could probably handle it a lot better than Canada could. If I'm not mistaken, don't they invest a lot of, or the majority of their the government funding, it goes into their military? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't really follow that kind of stuff. I don't even follow the Canadian military or the Canadian government budget or whatever. But my assumption is that a large portion of their funding goes into the military. So I feel like they could handle all the Asian countries. Wow, that's a lot of countries, man. But yeah, like I said, I think they'll be better off. They'll be more prepared to take on a war than, I guess, Canada. Maybe that's my opinion. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't know why, but I'm sure with everybody else, I just picture the Canadian soldiers with guns, but flowers on the end of them. Fucking pansies. Anyways, thanks for your question, Quino. Let's move on to our next question, which comes in from Michelle G, who asks, would you rather be the president of the United States of America or be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? See, I don't know that much about like the government in the United Kingdom, so I don't really know. Like, I know here in Canada we have the Prime Minister, so I get the gist of it. But I mean, like, I don't know, the corruption or the good stuff, the bad stuff, so on and so forth. But living next to the United States, I kind of get the gist of the things that are going on in the United States, plus all the I guess YouTube videos that I watch. A lot of them talk about politics in the United States, and so I kind of, like I said, I kind of have a general idea, and it just sounds like I guess there's a lot of problems, a lot of dislike, I guess, with the American government. But since I don't know anything about the United Kingdom, maybe I would actually probably like to be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, even though I'm not a resident of the United Kingdom or the United States. So really, I couldn't, but it's still. I think if I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably pick the United Kingdom, just because I think it would be, I guess, less corrupt or less complicated, maybe even than the United States. So there you go. Thanks for your question, Michelle. Let's move on to our next question, which comes in from, actually, there's going to be two questions from I Am Bursting King. Our first question that comes in from I Am Bursting King, which is one that was asked last week that I missed, so I do apologize, which is, would you rather have all your friends be German or have all your friends be Russian? And of course, you would you would learn and know and speak their language. So I don't know any Germans. I don't know any Russians in real life, and I mean like hardcore, like purebred Russians or Germans. I'm pretty sure I know a couple where it's like their great grandparents were Russian or German or something like that. But I don't know any of those hardcore, purebred, I guess, Germans that all the ones I know are, like, I guess, Canadianized or whatever you want to call it. So I guess I don't know how Germans and Russians really act. So, um, I'm trying to say is like I don't know how much if there's any benefits of them of each place being a friend or not. So really, I'm probably just gonna end up picking the accent over anything. And I think it'll be pretty cool to learn German and be able to speak and chat with other German people. I think that I don't know. There's something about the German language is more interesting to me than the Russian language. So that's what it pretty much is going to narrow down to is what language I think is cooler. Sorry about that. But thanks for your question. I am Burston King, and your next question is, which comes in again from I am Burston King, who asks, would you rather live in the world of Skyrim or live in the world of Assassin's Creed? I never really liked Assassin's Creed. I mean game-wise. I mean, the games, I find them to be really repetitive, and you beat one, you beat them all, in my opinion. And it's funny because I'm usually there for a lot of times when I play these games for the story, but I found that I guess the amount of repetitiveness that's in Assassin's Creed was enough to deter me from playing it. But however, Skyrim, I find Skyrim they're always changing it. You can have many adventures every time you play it, many different adventures every time you play it. There's replayability every single time. But anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the world. When it comes to Assassin's Creed, being assassins, ninjas, all that kind of stuff, never really interested me growing up, and it still doesn't. I mean, I still think it's cool and all. It's pretty badass. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have played Assassin's Creed 1. But what I always loved growing up was like the medieval times kind of theme or era, and that's exactly what Skyrim is. And it's just being able to, if I wanted to, I can run around with an axe and murder demons or animals or people, whatever. Or I could, wield some magic and burn people and stuff like that. So I think that would be a lot cooler than, I guess, being a vigilante, or a criminal, pretty much going around and assassinating people. I think being able to wield magic would be a lot more fun. At least that's my opinion. You guys may think differently, but thanks for your question. I am Burston King. Of course, I'm going to be choosing to live in the world of Skyrim because I want to ride a dragon. Thanks for your question. Anyways, moving on to our last question, which comes in from Swerve It Up, who asks, would you rather have to live on the run as a fugitive? You were framed and murder charges are against you. There is no way to prove you are innocent, or you have to assassinate a famous figure, political or celebrity, every week for a year to stay a free man. But there is a chance of getting caught if you are careless. That is kind of tough. See, either way, I'm always going to be on the run. Well, not necessarily. If I'm very clean about it and no one knows who are killing these people, then I could. I'm not technically on the run, but there'll always be that fear that I'm going to get caught either way, right? So, but I don't know if I could actually be able to take a life, like an innocent life. Anyways, I think I would have no problem taking a life that isn't innocent. But self-defense and stuff is what I'm talking about. But just because I couldn't do it, I really couldn't. Be that guy to kill a political figure or a celebrity very easily. Anyways, I mean, there are maybe a couple of people, Justin Bieber, that I wouldn't feel that bad about if I did kill them. But what it really comes down to is if I'm careless, I might get caught, and I have this slight feeling that I can be quite careless, and that I would get caught. So just to spare the human life and me looking like a douchebag when I get caught, I think I'd much rather, I guess, live my life on the run as a fugitive. I don't know where I would go. Probably somewhere in the woods or something. Beats the fuck out of me. I guess that's something that I would come up, like a plan I would come up on the spot. That really sucks though. Being framed for murder charges against you, even you didn't do it. That would really suck. And there's no way to prove I'm innocent, so they're gonna get me. They're gonna charge me. They're gonna put me in jail. Yeah, I think I would, roll the dice here and just stay on the run as long as I can. Uh, like, like I said, like if there was a way I could prove that I was innocent, then obviously I'd turn myself in. But there isn't. So I have to keep running. But at least I won't be killing anybody, and at least, I won't. Well, if I'm careless, I won't get caught, or I'll get caught. If I'm not, if I'm careless, I'll get caught. So I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, that's it for this week's episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for your questions. Serve it up. Remember, guys, please submit some Valentine's Day themed Would You Rather questions for next week's episode. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button for me. It does help out my channel. All it does is just share the video out to your friends and the people who follow you. And it helps get the video more noticed. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching once again. And as always, stay dirty.